Hey guys, I made a flower vase that is super easy to make. It is a unique flower vase because it can also be lighted up. So now let's go ahead and get started with the project. I got 2 trays from the Dollar Tree. I want to reduce a little bit of the circle around the tray, so I'm making a mark to where I want to cut. I'm going to be cutting this part off using a soldering iron. I did the same thing for the second tray. After I did this, I wanted to do the same thing for the bottom part, but then I later changed my mind and just went ahead to just glue both trays together the way it is. I held both sides of the trays with tape just to make it easy for me to glue both trays together. I will be gluing just the lower part, and I will be using a strong adhesive. I'm using an E6000 glue, and I'm also going to be using a hot glue gun. If you're new to my channel, it's so great to have you here. Now don't forget to click on the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my latest videos. When I was done with that, I took out all of the tapes and then I glued it down too. When I was done, the shape that I was looking for didn't come out the way I wanted, so you can skip the step of cutting out the shape if you like. So I needed a base for my vase. So I'm going to be using this bowl that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to be cutting it in the middle using a soldering iron. If you're not comfortable doing this, please ask for help. The first cut was too thin and the vase could not go in properly, so I opened it more. So this is much better because now the vase has gone in and it's well balanced. I drew lines on both sides of the tray, or should I say making a mark on where it gets into the bowl to make it easy for me when I will be decorating the trays. This is a trim that I got from Walmart, and I will use it to decorate the outer parts of the tray. I'm going to use this to decorate the edges of the first tray, while I use something else for the second tray, so I can have 2 different views for the vase. And I'm going to start gluing away from the mark that I made. I did this all around but left the space that I had marked. And now I turned it to the other side. And for this side, I'm going to be using Mirror Mosaic tiles. I'm going to cut them into singular strips because that way it's going to be easy to apply. And hey, they're self-adhesive. The link for the Mirror Mosaic tiles is going to be in the description box below. I covered the whole edges and left the space at the bottom like I did for the other one. Now to decorate the middle, I'm going to be using small self-adhesive gems that I got from Walmart. And I'm also going to be using the large self-adhesive gems. I used 2 sheets of the large gems. And so I'm going to be starting off with the larger gems at the outer corners. I'm going to be using a hot glue gun to attach the gems to the tray because the glue that comes with the gems is not so strong, so I will advise that you use a hot glue gun to attach the gems to the tray. After I was done with the first line using the large gems, the second line is going to be with the smaller gems. And then after that, I'm going to go back again to use the large gems for the third line. And then the next line is going to be with the smaller gems. I went on and on and on till I got to the last circle. And now for the opening that we have here, I'm going to be covering it up to maybe this point here. And then I'm going to be using gems, starting to glue the gems to both edges of the openings before I then glue the gems in the middle. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I was looking for a certain shape. That was why I cut the tray the way I did. So if you're going to do yours, I don't think there will be so much need to cut it this wide. So I'm just going to keep gluing on the gems, like I said, to the edges, and then also gluing the gems in the middle to have it fully closed. This is what the middle part looks like, and I will be covering it up with gems here, 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 and possibly here. After I glued on all of the gems using a hot glue gun, I'm going to go around with a strong adhesive just to make sure that it's strong, and I'm using an A6000 glue. This is how it looks. And I'm going to be repeating the same thing that I did here for the other side. I will apply the gems to somewhere around this point so that it's in the middle and to give me enough room for flowers. This is what it looks like, and now I will be placing it on top of the base that I made for it. And I will be using a hot glue gun and an A6000 glue at the points where they meet, and I will also use gems to connect the vase to the base. Because of how wide the hole is, I'm using the gems in between to hold the top and the bottom together. And then I use the same gems that I used for the sides. When I was done, I fell in love with both views. I fell in love with this view and this view. The fun thing about DIY is that you personalize it to suit your taste, so some days I may want to display it this way or this way. This vase turned out so pretty and I love the way it looks. But like I said earlier, the shape that I wanted didn't come out the way I wanted it to. So you can skip the cutting of the tray altogether, but you can just cut the part that's going to fit for the flowers. The black vase on the left hand side is another vase that I made, and the link is going to be in the description box below, and it's also going to be at the top right. And to light up the vase, you can just put regular string lights inside. I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comment section below what you think about the outcome of this beautiful flower vase And remember to like and share this video. Thank you so much for watching. I have other videos linked in the description box below to check them out, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button.